Well, hello, hello, hello. I'm glad you guys are all here. Welcome. Oh, hello, Maureen. How are you, Amy? It's so good to see you, ladies. So, we are looking at our recalls. And I want to take you guys into a couple of places as we look at the recalls. The first place that we're going to look at is obviously where I normally go to pull them all, right? But then I also want to take you to the actual website for food. And you can go to that website anytime you choose to. It is a public website. You're able to do it. You just go online and click in. Let me give you what you got to click in. It's foodsafety.gov. Did you know that? Yeah, so foodsafety.gov will take you directly to where you want to find all of the safety stuff. And then there's that other one that I normally use that gives us a lot of information. I'm going to go on ahead right now and let's just start to look at the first one. Hello, Hopkinson. It's so good to see you. William Craig, love you, baby. How you doing? So we are going to take a glance. Oh, you know what? Let's just say hey. Let's just say the hey top stuff first. Hey, Hal, thank you. The better to see you with, my friend. Marty, how you doing, love? It's so good to see you. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been on recall, and we want to take a gander at it because, in as much as Spirited Woman, welcome, in as much as we, are trying to keep up with all the other stuff that's happening right now, we sort of lose sight of the little stuff that we could just pick up off of a shelf and just go on. You know what I mean? Um, we could get it off the shelf, go to the house, and not know what we have in the house. And so that's the reason why I think it's good for us to hone in on this because people are so busy, right? Yeah, they are so busy. So the first story that we're going to look at, let me just take you guys to that website for the federal website. So let's take a look. You guys probably already know about it, but it's really good to have it handy. There it is, the recalls and outbreaks. Recalls and outbreaks. I'm going to blow it up a little. And I've already got a few of these that are pulled up in tabs for us to glance at together. Okay. So, recalls and updates. And I'll let you see that. Authenticity seeker. That's it. Hi. So, as we glance at this, I want you to look at the front of this. Okay, I'm going to take you here. This is it, foodandsafety.gov. Now, don't you know that this is a great place for us to keep tabs on, especially if you got little kids, or maybe you bought something and you have a question. Maybe it's at the house and you're like, something does not feel right. Something stinketh in in the state of Denmark. Some may write. Well, it looks like you can go here, and if they've turned the information over to this, then it'll be there. Okay, so I want to take a couple of looks at one or two. Now, did any of you guys ever eat saladitos when you were little? Did anybody ever eat those? I loved them. They're like these little salty plums. Salty seeds is what we used to call them in California. And all of us used to eat them. And they're a little bitty plum, and they would be dried up, and they would have salty. So you'd have that salty and that fruity flavor at the same time. And I think really you're supposed to cook with them. But we just bought them, and they're like 99 cents now. Well, they had a recall on those, and it looks like there are several different companies that make them. Here is Rojas Inc., plain dried salted plums because of a health risk, and we're going to look at that health risk just in case there's somebody who likes them, like, our goofy self. We used to eat them. The American Gourmet is the same thing. They recalled their saladitos, dried salted plums because of a health risk. Okay. La Fiesta, they did the same thing. So, oh, look here. El Super Leon Punchin snacks. They the same thing. So I think what we're going to do is let's just look at one. Let's look at one of them. Okay. And that will take us where we need to go. Let's just punch this one. Because I think if we punch one, to be honest, it's all going to be the same, I think. Let's punch two. Okay, so you have to, once you click it, it'll give you the FDA, U.S. Food and Drug Administration's band up there at the top, and then it'll give you the announcement. You can either look at the product here. That's the back of it. It looks, yeah, see, they look a little different. This is, they call it the Mexican candy, dried salted plums. I'm telling you, in Los Angeles, that's what we used to snack on these. They were wonderful. They were great. Okay, so let me see. Can you see this over there? There. Here. I'm gonna paste it. She's so Pete's. There it is. So I think it folds over. Okay, on the top. Anyway, that's it. That's one of them. El Chavito. Mexican candy. Saladitos. Anyway, that's what they look like. But let's get into why they had to recall them. Because now I'm really wanting to know. Oh, it's another one too. With chile. Probably pasilla chile. Okay. All right, so let's get into this. Let's see why they don't want you eating it. Okay, let's see why. What's in it? Now watch one of you guys see somebody that has a kid that's eating it or something. And you're going to be like, gee whiz, I'm glad I knew about that. All right, here we go. The purpose for them recalling it is that it has lead. Lead is in it. So it says on February the 2nd, 22, Rojas Incorporated in Los Angeles is recalling plain dried salted plums in the 5-ounce package because it has a potential to have elevated levels of lead. Lead is a toxic substance that present in our environment in small amounts, and everyone is exposed to some lead on a daily basis, basically is what it's saying, such as inhaling dust and eating food or drinking water. Exposure to larger amounts of lead can cause lead poisoning. While lead can affect nearly every bodily system, its effects depends upon the amount and the duration of lead exposure and age of the person that's exposed. The distribution of the affected product was limited to Southern California, and the impacted plain dried salted plum products are identified as below. Now, I'm going to say this is really serious because you never know. They use a lot of these in cooking. And as you can see, they touted the other one as a candy. And that's possibly because it has the sweet on it and then the sour on it. So this is serious if you consider some people use this for cooking. Okay? All right. So now we've got another one, another topic, because I do want to get into all of them. Let me close this one out. All right. I want you to see the next one. The next one, because I like peach cobbler and cobblers or whatnot, the next one is a cobbler. Yeah, it's a cobbler. So we're going to see that one. Here it is. First of all, how is everybody? Hope y'all all doing good. All right. And I'm glad you guys were able to meet back up with me. Here we go. All right, so here, the Great American Cobbler Company, LLC, recalls the Creole-style chicken pot pie products for misbranding and undeclared allergen. On February the 11th, the Great American Cobbler, a Homerville, Georgia company, it was establishment is recalling approximately 4,272 pounds of chicken pot pie products due to misbranding and undeclared allergens. The United States Department of Agriculture's Food and Safety Inspection Service announced today. That was the 11th. So they're saying today as in the 11th. The product contains soy, a known allergen, which is not declared on the product label. Now, the frozen Creole-style pot pie items were produced August of 21 and November of 21. The following products are due to recall. Now listen, when you see the word soy, you're automatically saying, well, there's nothing wrong with soy. But did you know there were two types of soy? There's one type of soy that is a pure form, which is something you can eat. Then there's another one that is something that you should not eat. And I didn't know that. Did you know that? I didn't know that. And so we don't know what type of soy this is. However, if there's a person who has an allergic reaction to soy, you're going to want to not have that. I am still having the question that comes up in my mind every time I read these and every time I see these is, why are we having so many of these at a time? Why are we having so many? I don't understand that, but we are. Now, mushrooms. Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you want some more of them? I like them. However, I don't like them when they tainted, and I don't like them when they got a problem. And so apparently this does. So I'm on the other side. If you guys see people that are coming in that are new or just coming in, please remember to say hey to them, love on them, hug on their necks. You never know what somebody has been through. You really don't. And somebody saying hi just might make a difference for them. Okay? Okay. So the mushrooms recalled because of a possible health risk. The Golden Metal Mushroom Incorporated recalls enoki mushrooms because of a possible health risk. Now, another word of caution on this. I found this on several different, I found that it was not just by itself. There were several other name brands that was under this company's heading. Charlie Sigler, hey, I'm on this side now. Craigslist. Okay, hey, how you doing? Jan Milton, how are you? Okay. Yeah, so I'm going back on the other side, but what I did find that there were several different companies that had these enoki mushrooms. And so that does, make you wonder. It makes you wonder because you're thinking, how many of these types of mushrooms have I run across, seeing how it's not just one brand? So it's almost like it was with the saladitos. You have a different label for each company, but perhaps they're made in the same place. Let's talk about the lead content before we go over to this. I'm concerned because I have not gotten any answer, rhetorically or otherwise, whenever I've dug to find out who is doing the food safety. Why are there so many? Why are there companies that are able to do this? Does anybody know? I mean, is there something that they're supposed to do on occasion? Does anybody know if they have quality control or quality assurance anymore at companies? Or is this something that, maybe I'm just old school and is it me? Am I tripping? Because I don't want to sound like I'm crazy, but I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I just think somebody should be minding the store. It doesn't feel like anyone is. So let's get into this down here. All right, so mushrooms recalled because of the possible health risk. The company announcement date was on February 3rd, 2022. The FDA published it on the 4th, and the product type is under food and beverages. The reason for the announcement is Listeria monocytogenes, okay? The company name is Golden Metal Mushroom Incorporated, and the product description is enoki mushrooms. The Golden Metal Mushroom Incorporated of Los Angeles, California, is recalling all of its 200 grams, 200 or 7.5 ounce packages of enoki mushrooms. Here is the lot number. If you've got some of this at your home, you may want to jot it down. It's 300511. 300511, and the origin of the product is of China. It's enoki mushrooms of China because it has the potential to be contaminated with Listeria, an organism which can cause serious, sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail and the elderly people, and others with weakened immune systems. Although healthy individuals may suffer very short-term symptoms, such as a high fever or a severe headache or stiffness or nausea, even abdominal pain, diarrhea, Listeria infection can cause miscarriages and stillbirths among pregnant women. So the recalled enoki mushroom has the lot number again that we just said, 300,511, and the product was distributed directly in Chicago, Illinois in January of 2022. and it has further been distributed to retail stores nationwide. The enoki mushroom was packaged in a 200-gram pouch, okay? So the product is packaged, but it's vacuum sealed, plastic package. And if you're like me, that's the first thing I look for is something vacuum packed, because then I'm like, okay, well, nobody else opened it. But in this case, it'll definitely be vacuum packed. Hey, you joining me? Are you joining me? Are you joining me? I guess not. So they said that there have been no illnesses to date, and the potential for contamination was discovered after a routine testing by the Michigan Department of Agriculture, and Rural Development revealed that the presence of Listeria mitocytogenes was in the 200-gram package of enoki mushrooms. Now, the distribution of the product has been suspended, but didn't they say something about Los Angeles up here? Or was that the other thing we were reading? I guess it was. I thought oh no, it is. Golden Metal Mushrooms Incorporated, California. So apparently, maybe, perhaps, they have a headquarters was in Los Angeles, and maybe this had something to do with that particular site in Chicago, dealing with that one. Who knows? Just if you got them, don't eat them. How about that? But don't you think that's a strange thing? That they're not doing, that we're not seeing anybody. Why we have so many has been the question that I've asked everybody. This is my husband. Why is it that we have so many? And I don't get it. Is Anthony Van Zant in the house? Yes, he is. I see people hugging on your neck, brother. How you doing? You talking to me? You talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Chicago OG here. Is that what you said? Craigslist? Okay. If food is a weapon, then then Mickey D's is a military base. Anthony, you a mess. But have you guys seen that there is a movie, or it's actually on the History Channel or A&E, and they're talking about food. I think they're covering Mars, M&M Mars. They're covering what other companies? They're covering Mars, they're covering McDonald's, they're covering KFC when it was Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then they're covering Hershey. And so they're going through the whole battle to show how, each company was battling each other. But I also think that it's important to note that a lot of times when you see these companies that are making the food, perhaps they are just as competitive as anybody else in this world, right? And so, yes, I've got that story, Ahal. It's coming. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I got you. So, but the deal is that a lot of these companies are very competitive, and because they're so competitive, I think that they sort of slip on some of what they should be looking out for. You know what I mean? It's not an excuse, but it is something to consider when you think about, what they got going on. Okay. All right. So let's go here, and I want to check that out because I do want to get to that. The turkey. That is a major thing. And I sort of want to get on that right now that you brought that up. A Howl in the house, keeping us all in remembrance of what we need to be doing. All right, let's see. Here it is. Indiana turkey. Here it is. Now we have this one. Let me share this with you. Okay. All right. Now, get a load of that. All right. So the U.S. confirms a highly pathogenic bird flu at an Indiana turkey farm. Now, don't you know everybody and their mama has been running to eat turkey versus chicken? Because, well, when people say something tastes like chicken, you don't know what the chicken, you don't know what it is that they're really talking about, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Okay. When people say it tastes like chicken, you really don't know what they're talking about, because chicken don't taste like chicken no more. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. Let me hear you. Because to me, chicken tastes more now like, and I don't even eat it anymore, but the last time I had chicken, which was not so long ago, all right, ain't nobody holier than thou up in here, all right? But what I'm trying to say is the last time I did eat some chicken, it just tastes so bad to me. It didn't taste It didn't taste so clean. You know, you used to get chicken, used to be nice and clean. You'll be able to make it, and it would taste really good. It hold on to flavor. Now, you will get it, and it'll have a broken bone on the inside of it, like they blew it up too quick, and then all of a sudden, the chicken sort of broke its leg, and now you got to eat that bloody meal. That's what it tastes like to me. And so then you end up throwing that piece of chicken out. You're like, yikes, I don't even want it anymore. But my point is, we're all running to turkey, right? Because on Sabbath and certain days for my family, I will cook some turkey. Well, let's just see what this is all about as we all read it together. Okay? I'm going to make it a little bigger for you, just so you can read along with me. The U.S. confirms a highly pathogenic bird flu at Indiana turkey farm. The U.S. Department of Agriculture on Wednesday reported an outbreak of a highly pathogenic avian flu in an Indiana turkey flock, the nation's first case in a commercial poultry operation since 2020. Like it's forever ago. Again, they need to be watching this. Cases of the disease known as the bird flu can hurt the U.S. farm sector because poultry are killed and trading partners can limit imports from infected areas. China said on Monday that it banned imports of poultry from Spain and Spain and Moldova due to the outbreaks. Now, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? How you gonna stand in the middle of the chicken yard and call the pot black? Kettle? That's the pot calling the kettle black, or the kettle calling, hello? Well, we just gonna tell y'all we ain't gonna take no more of y'all food because, well, y'all done had some outbreaks. Y'all done had some outbreaks, so we don't want no more y'all food. Okay, so they chose to, and they did it. And hey, I'm not mad at them. It says the bird flu does not present an immediate public health concern, the USDA said, but the infected turkey flock in Du Bois County, Indiana, in the south of the state, suffered increased mortality, according to the agency. Indiana said that the strain of the virus was H5N1 and that it was in the state's first case of the highly pathogenic bird flu in commercial poultry since 2016. The first case since 2016. Okay. So the H5N1 strain has also been found in wild birds along the United States East Coast this year. Indiana officials quarantined the infected farm, and the birds on the property were culled to prevent the disease from spreading, the USDA said. Birds from the flock will not enter the food system, the agency said. The federal state officials say that they are testing the birds in the surrounding area for the disease and looking for signs of infection. I don't know. That's not good. I'm going to leave my tinfoil hat on. I don't know if Lisa's here with me tonight, Lisa Hall, because we wear these tinfoil hats. They're actually fedoras. Mine is red because that's my favorite color. And I'm not sure if she's here. But my tinfoil hat is working. My spidey senses are working. You know how I think, right? So, just telling you. I think it's something up. Yes. Okay, let's see who else we've got slipping in here. Carla, how are you? Alan Childs, how you doing? Good to see you. What you talking about, Deborah? I want to see this. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might be right on that one. Yeah, because they've been around for a long time. That's like old money and old money, right? Right, Deborah? That's like old and old money. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked at all. The chicken makes me bloated. All of it makes me bloated now. I'm telling you, the sicknesses that you can deal with on a daily basis are because of what we're eating. And I tell you, it's really creepy. It's really, really scary. I mean, something is up, right? Here's the deal. Let me just put it out there. How about if it was a situation where get all the food, make it all bad, and that way you gotta eat what we say. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's it. Okay. All right. A House says, what is scary is that our military hospitals and schools have contracted their food services to corporations. Yep. What could they put? And you know what? The school food is disgusting. All right, it is disgusting. Um, and so, I mean, my grandsons, when they were going to regular school, they're like, "Oh, we don't want to eat that food. Oh no, please, we don't want. Please don't let us eat it. We just don't want to do it." But let me show you some recalls, some food recalls that have made people sick. Okay. We had some big deals going on with the salmonella situation and all of that stuff. And that's what we don't want. That's what we're looking not to deal with right now. But there's been popular foods. What is this? Oh, beverages. Oh no, Costco's. Hmm. Hmm. Lots of stuff, you guys. This is too much food for us to just ignore it. Somebody trying to hurt somebody is how it's the only thing I can think of, because there's too many companies that are not taking a look at this. Is there any way that we can? Oh, I guess you have to do it state by state, but we need to start. Huh? That's a lot, right? It's a war on food, you say? My husband said it's a war on food. I have to agree with him. It does feel like that, doesn't it? Listen to this. Even a recall of Alaskan brand frozen whole kernel corn has led to a secondary recall. Let's get into this one. Yeah, but this is out there where you are, Anthony. This is out there where you are, Anthony Van Zant. Did you know this? Did you know about this? You probably don't eat this corn, but let's get into this, because it says that many people are sick in Canada, and an ongoing salmonella outbreak linked to corn. I'm sure you knew about that because, well, that's where you live. But I want to bring this over there to you guys so you can see it. Let me cut it and put it over here. All right. So yeah, it doesn't look like anybody is doing anything about it. No. Meanwhile, we're so busy running around with the other stuff. See, this is what I'm talking about. These are the things that touch us day by day. So these are the things that we need to, while they over here doing all of this right here is happening. They got your ports closed down. They got ships sitting outside on the water. And then we have, when they come in, there's nowhere to put anything. And then they're saying that the stuff is sitting on some of the docks because there's no way to get it where it needs to go. But in the interim, that food is not making it to the store. And maybe by the time it gets there, I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. But the stuff that you do have on your shelves, every day, this is what we're getting. More people are sick in Canada, and ongoing salmonella outbreak linked to corn. This was on January 29th, which was literally about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Illnesses continue to be added to a tally of people in Canada who have been sick in a salmonella enteritis outbreak tied to frozen corn. The Public Health Agency of Canada reports that there are now 110 people from 5 provinces who have been confirmed as outbreak patients. As of December 21st, there were 84 confirmed cases. For something that's as small as this topic, the corn, don't you think that's a lot of people? Because that means there's people who's been sick that nobody knows about if they've confirmed 84. Many of the individuals who become sick reported having eaten the variety of raw and cooked produce items before their illness. Initially, the investigators identified that fresh avocados were being reported as many cases before they became ill. However, more information was needed to confirm the source of the outbreak, according to the PHAC outbreak update. Quote, as a part of the food safety investigation, the CFIA collected different items of foods from the restaurants where people dined and they got ill. Testing found the outbreak strain of salmonella in an unopened package of Alaska frozen corn, kernel corn. Traceback findings identified Alaska as the common brand of frozen corn consumed at various food service establishments. And that's exactly, I believe, what A. Howell was saying. I'm not on the other side, but, forgive me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it A. Howell was saying that, big schools? So big food service, so that means that you're feeding a lot of people at one time. They're trusting people to feed a lot of people at one time. Wow. Okay, so the outbreak patients have been identified in five provinces: British Columbia with 42, Alberta with 49, Saskatchewan with 4, Manitoba 13, Ontario 2, and the illnesses reported in Ontario are related to travel to Alberta and British Columbia. So there is that. This link will be down below. I don't know, you guys. I'm not feeling too good about this stuff. Thank you so very much, Authenticity Seeker. Gave me $5. Yay! I appreciate you so much. Thank you. You say thank you for all your work. Much love to you and yours, and we appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that's going on under the wire, and we're not really looking at it because we don't know. But now, I know we have done a lot of looking, and we just looked at the salmonella outbreak. I know we did the mushrooms, closing out some of these tabs so we don't have no crashing. Okay, we don't need no crashing. So let's see, the fruit, the ice cream. Gotta do the ice cream. Gotta do the ice cream. Ice cream? Ice cream! I got some ice cream. I got some ice cream. And you can't have none. Okay, let's do the ice cream. Let's do the ice cream. You remember what movie that is? You remember what movie that is? Okay, ice cream. There we go. All right, ice cream recalled. The Royal Ice Cream Company Incorporated recalls a batch of ice cream brand vanilla, ginger, and mocha chip ice cream because of possible health risks. But that sounds so good. That's a shame. You just want some just because of the title, just because of the name. Huh?
What companies are they?
The companies are, let's get back over here. Okay, the company announcement date, February, Company name is Royal, but they don't tell you if they have subsidiaries. But that doesn't say, just the Royal. Let's see where it was sold. All right, so Royal Ice Cream Company Incorporated of Manchester, Connecticut is recalling specific lots of batch ice cream brand vanilla, ginger, mocha chip ice cream because it has the potential to be contaminated with Listeria monocytogenes, an organism which can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail people, and others with weakened immune systems. Although the healthy individuals may suffer only short term, we already know this. Why? Because we read this constantly. So we already know. Okay? Women who are pregnant can suffer miscarriages and stillbirths among pregnant women. The affected ice cream was distributed at Market Baskets. Wow. We used to have Market Basket a long time ago. Market Basket in Massachusetts, Big Y stores in Massachusetts and Connecticut, Roach Brothers Markets. Y'all go to Roach Markets, Roach Brothers. Man, they should have possibly changed their spelling. Like Roche Brothers. Markets in Massachusetts, and the products are packaged in paper 16-ounce pints with the batch ice cream brand name and flavors clearly shown on the front. The products are coded with the date of manufacture as 1/19/22, best if bought by 7/19/23. So that is a wide margin of time. Found on the bottom of the cup of the vanilla. I will put this down below in the inside of the description for you guys to get a hold of this, because it's got the UPC for the ginger, for the vanilla, and the mocha chip. There have not been any serious illnesses reported to date, and the recall was initiated by Royal Ice Cream after the FDA sampling revealed the presence of Listeria monocytogenes on processing equipment. How did it get there? What do you think?
Clean it, maybe.
Yeah, it could be. The company is holding future product and testing before releasing distribution of the products as the FDA and the company continue their investigation as to what caused the problem. They can keep it. You don't have to let none of it go. Let it go. You don't have to let none of it go. After you all are doing your investigation, don't let none go. Just go ahead and toss it all out. Consumers who have purchased the batch of ice cream brand that have been affected are urged to return it to the place that you bought it from, and the consumers with any questions can contact between Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, 860, I said 649-5358. Again, 860-649-5358. Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Okay? That's not nice. That is not nice. That is not nice. Are they referring to, is a mushroom a fruit? Huh? No, it's not. Okay, cool. I was tripping. I was like, wait a minute, why are they? Because it's the same story we just looked at. The one with the saladitos, the plums. What is this? What is sildenafil? Huh. What is this? Mac Daddy Red Purple Dietary Supplements. Oh no. You're not going to get me down that again. I'm not going to be trying to talk about no Mac Daddy products again. Let me see what this is before I read it. Okay, now I'm just going to do it. For immediate release to 822, Monty, New York, ABC Cells Incorporated is voluntarily recalling Mac Daddy Red capsules. All right. And there are the lot numbers. You'll see those in the description. And they were sold because, again, Amazon informed them in the laboratories that Mac Daddy Red capsules to be tainted with sildenafil and tadalafil. Anyway, if you use some Mac Daddy, either the red ones or the purple, they've been recalled, baby. You need to go take them back. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. It's not a joke. But what is this about? What type of product is it? Consumers with underlying medical conditions who take Mac Daddy capsules with undeclared, sildenafil and tadalafil may experience serious health risk. All right. For example, the PDE5 inhibitors may interact with the nitrates. Wait a minute. This sounds like that other product last week. The Hard Dawn Rising pills, doesn't it? Okay, so lowering the blood pressure to dangerous levels. That's what it sounds like. These products are marked as a dietary supplement for male sexual enhancement and are packaged in a 10-count blister package in a carton. Y'all better check this, because last week, if you got that Hard Dawn and you got rid of that, and you said, good thing I got rid of that. I got the Mac Daddy now. Get rid of the Mac Daddy. Get rid of the Mac Daddy Red. Get rid of this Mac Daddy Purple. Get rid of all of it. Because they're trying to do something to you. Okay? I don't know what it is. Don't know what the goal is. But they could have told you this at the same time as they told you about that Hard Dawn you bought last week. Okay? These things are serious. This stuff can harm you. Especially if you are someone who is taking blood pressure medication. Heart issues. You got to know about this stuff. So it's I'm not going to go into any more. Just get rid of the Mac Daddy. Okay? Mac Daddy. Red and purple. Ain't nobody using it? Oh, if anybody's using it, my husband said. Yes, be sure to get rid of it. Okay, let's get into some of the comments that we got going on here. Again, I want to thank Authenticity Seeker for blessing my household. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, because this is all I do. Okay, so let's get into some of the hellos. I'm going to start all the way up here. Oh, okay. Who is Carla? Who is Carla? Is Carla okay? School food. Oh, yeah, you remember the joke. I got some ice cream. And you can't have none. Because you are on the welfare. Eddie Murphy is a mess. Okay, this is intent. Yes, it is. And thank you for saying that, because I can't. Oh, Max Wilson. Thank you. Max Vision Remote Viewing Class. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you for that $3. What a blessing. Every little bitty amount counts. So I appreciate you. But Carla, did you see that? Max Vision Remote Viewing Class? She got it. What's the matter? She got it. She actually got it. She actually got the joke. She sees what it was. That it was definitely from Eddie Murphy. Yes, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy and Potter Murphy. Potter Murphy. Potter Murphy. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's see who else we got going. Let's see what else we got. Okay. All right. Let's get somebody else. All right, so let's say we buy the chicken from a local farm that sells their meats from trucks and they skip the store. Smart move. You know what I thought about that, Carla, that they should have done that couple of years ago when they were making people get rid of all that milk. I was like, why don't these people just forget these big companies and just take the milk and sell it locally? I don't get it. Why are we thinking this global mindset and why are we thinking this mindset of, beyond our state? When we should just be dealing with our state, period. Okay? All right? That is the deal. That is the deal. That is the deal, period. I think we should just not even worry about it. So let's share with some more comments here. Okay. Same here. I've been saying that the chicken, last cup tastes odd. Yep. And the texture is different. More rubbery. Just weird. Hard to explain, exactly. Evening. Okay, I don't believe it. Just another way to destroy the food supply and drive up the prices. Yep. I know. I agree. Alan, I'm suspicious too. I am too. I quit eating store-bought chicken. Oh, so are you like them? You get the chicken as well from someplace else? I think that's smart. Or did you get little bitties and grow and make them? You don't grow them, right, baby? You get a bitty and what do? How do they get big? You just feed them. I don't know. You the country boy. That's why I love you, boy. Come on now, boy. Tell me about that. I say, tell me about them chickens. I say, tell me.
You grow them, you buy them as big as you grow.
Oh, okay. We got it.
As big as you grow.
All right. David Bruce, I agree. Felicia is beautiful inside and out. She always looks so lovely. Thank you. David Bruce, thank you as well. Thank you. Alan Childs, all of y'all. Everybody, all of y'all, thank ya. Okay, let's see. I do. I believe it, y'all. Something ain't right. Yep, there's something that does not smell too great in Denmark. Derek Bailey, how are you? I love your thumbnail. Love that thumbnail. Thank you for showing up tonight. Okay, yes, that's right. We saw this one. We saw this. What else do we have? Bees started dying when cell phone. Yeah, and you know what they say about the bees. If the bees are suffering, then mankind suffers because we need them. We really do. Thank you so much for putting that out there, Marty. Yes, you can do that either through PayPal or you can support me here or you can support me through Cash App. If you wanted to go directly to me, you can go through Cash App or you can go through Cash App or PayPal. And if you want to support the channel, building the channel, it does help us stay on here. So you can just do some wonderful things that they've done already this evening. Okay, school food was a joke back in the 70s when I was eating it. But I don't know where you're from, Carla, but we used to have these little coffee cakes in the morning, and they were like little spongy, tasty coffee cakes. That was on hit. We didn't know when they were coming, but whenever they had that, we used to like those. And we had a salad bar at my high school, so I like those two things because they always had fresh stuff. Okay, especially after the last two administrations got involved in the whole. I don't know. I just think that the government needs to deal with government stuff. They don't need to deal with local stuff that handles. We have too many branches and too many little sub offices under those branches. That's the issue because they got to give these people something to do. Well, let's look at the food. We got to give them something to do with the food. We got to do something. Yeah. So let's make a board that looks at all the food across the government, across the nation. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we'll branch them all out. Yeah. And then we'll make everybody pay monies into taking care of paying these people. Well, because they got to take care of the whole state, the whole nation. Garbage, get rid of everybody. We don't need them all. We don't need them at all. We don't need any of them. Your state is all you need. Let your state deal with what they have to deal with. Okay, that's it. Let the state handle it. Oh, this is a good one. Some fast food like pizza, McDonald's, and Taco Bell. In some of our schools already. Ugh, Terrible, especially Taco Bell. You know what? I always talk about how Taco Bell was in that movie with baby. What was the movie with the guy with the blonde hair? It was he's the actor and he was Blade Snipes. Okay,
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes was in the movie, but I keep doing this and I do this all the time, and I know that a couple of my mods are gonna say you always forget. But it was the movie Demolition Man, and they had the only restaurant that was left was Taco Bell, and if you wanted to go out to a fancy restaurant, it was Taco Bell. That's really creepy to think of. That is really creepy. Yikes, yikes. At David Bruce, I saw a video today of more birds falling out of the sky. One video was very shocking. Thousands of birds dropped together. Do you remember a few years ago at the top of each year, maybe like 3 or 4 years, not maybe necessarily right back to back, but at the beginning of every year, a large amount of birds would just fall. They would just fall out the sky. Does anybody remember that? You remember that? Yeah, and they would just fall out of the sky. Some wicked stuff that they've got to really make, that they've got to be accountable for. Let's see, the resolution settings in the upper right hand corner advance can increase to see small letterings more clearly. Thank you for that tip. Okay, thank you. All right. All right. Looks like we touched on a lot of them, but we do have some new ones down here. Okay. All right, let me go down here and punch the button and see there are new ones, new comments. Johnny 5, hey, how you doing? Didn't say hi to you. Didn't see you. Is this Headlines with a Voice channel? Yep. I mean, did you see what it said when you came in? That's what it is, baby. Okay, that's what it is. That is where we are. Carla Harbin, we started programs directly with growers. The province tried to put an end to it, yet the foods we hauled to the cities tested as super clean from bacteria. So they buried the story. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm really not shocked. So, okay, you guys, it looks like we were able to get some of them done. I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about having, let's see, Johnny 5 says, go to farmer's market and stop buying. Yeah, yep. You're right, Johnny. That's absolutely right. Don't even worry about it anymore. Find local grocers and, local farmers and do it with them. In the 60s and 70s, the closets we had, the closest we had to salad in school was fruit cocktail. Remember the fruit cocktail. Remember that. You want your fruit cocktail? You gonna eat that? You gonna eat your fruit cocktail?
Yep.
You gonna have, okay. You gonna eat it?
Today.
Okay. Well, I'll check you out next Wednesday because you know they do it every Wednesday.
Pizza and fruit cocktail.
Pizza and fruit cocktail? And the french fries. Did y'all have the french fries with it?
And the french fries. Pizza,
Yes.
French fries and
Huh?
cocktail.
Boy, what a mixture. Ooh, no wonder you be bubbling, percolating by the time 6th period come. You be all percolating nicely. You be percolating nicely. Yes, it was Daryl Calhoun, Demolition Man. You right on time. Yes, you are right on time. Hi, Davis Lee. Where's Davis Lee? Wait a minute. Here we go. I didn't say hi to Judy. I'm up here reading your stuff, not even saying hi. Hi, Judy. How you doing? Okay, let's see. We got more. Gregory's in the house. Hey, Gregory. Okay, we'll have to check that out. All right, Amy. Been a subscriber for a while, but don't catch many live streams. Found you through Roy. I'm so glad that you did. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, I'm glad. Let's see. Yes, Gregory Osborne, they're agreeing with you. Oh, wow, Judy. I know it was harming. It's harming people and animals very badly. It is. It's terrible. The whole thing is terrible. All the stuff that we're dealing with right now. But I wanted to ask you guys, what do you feel about, like on maybe Hey, Amy. On Sundays, maybe like having like maybe scripture reading or something, so that we don't all have to have it on the Lockhart perspective. You guys, are you opposed to that? Do you want to do that? I mean, we're all learning each other now, and now that officially this is my house, I just want to know, what do you guys like? What do you want to do? I'm very vocal. I'm a touchy feely type person, so there's no way I cannot just I can't I can't not see you. I can't not talk to you. So I want to know what you like. What do you want? Do you want some scriptures? Yeah, scriptures on that would be great. Okay. Okay, you would? Okay, Amy. All right. So we can do that. Just something light, not anything heavy, not anything where, but I think it's just really good to do that so that we can all stay connected and stay, keeping keeping our us on a really positive note and keeping things light and airy. And I believe that is so important, especially nowadays. Max Vision remote viewing says back aches are prevalent in my area from increased wireless radiation. Okay, you see, you would love that, Maureen. Okay, Lisa says yes. All right, Keisha B turned in from Evansville, Indiana. Scripture would be great. Okay, great. Looks like we'll be doing scripture then. All righty. Sharing the word is good. Okay. All right. All right. Well, it's unanimous. Okay. And anybody watching in the replay, and you want to know what we're going to be doing on Sundays, we're going to be having some scripture readings. And I think that's a central day, mind, body, and spirit. Yes. Yes. Hello, Ronnie Man. I didn't see you. Ronnie Man. Ronnie Man. Jefferson says scripture, please. Okay. David Bruce says, I'm still in discovery mode with God, and I'm kind of new to it. It's okay. It's not going to be anything heavy at all. It won't be heavy at all. And I think that's the reason why I want to do it on Sundays, because my Sabbath floats around, and sometimes it is on a Sunday, sometimes it's not. But with that said, I know a lot of people have that as a day off, and some people do have that as a family day. And so that's the reason why I'm thinking. And what I'll do is I'll post it and let you guys know in advance what time it's going to be. But it may float on Sundays based upon what I've got to do. Okay? And what y'all got going on too. Now, tomorrow, who you got? Who you with tomorrow? Who you with?
Rams.
You with the Rams? Okay, who y'all got tomorrow? He got the Rams. He got the Rams. I'll tell you guys who I think is going to win tomorrow. But then I'll also tell you why. Okay, so we got two Rams. We got he's for the Rams. You for the Rams, Amy. Okay, Amy says Rams. Who else we got? Anybody else? Anybody? Okay, Rams. And the puppy boy. Maureen said that if you cannot see if you don't want to watch the game, then go to the Puppy Bowl, because they're having the Puppy Bowl tomorrow as well, apparently. I say that it's going to be, don't put no money on me. I'm saying that it will probably, it's a ritual, huh, David? I say that it will probably be the Tigers, because this is the year of the tiger for China. And because they like to do symbolism. This is what I think. I think that that's what I think.
Well, Ram gonna beat down the Tiger tomorrow.
Oh, Rams gonna beat down the Tigers tomorrow?
Beat down the Tiger.
Okay, well, he said Tony Tiger gonna get beat down by the Rams. Gregory says, howdy. It will change the way you think with every bite. Oh, okay. And what's in it, nanoparticles, and the erasing of every bit of nutrition from the foods. Yep. You won't participate in it. I don't blame you. What is this on your thumbnail? Looks like a rower's helmet, like rowing, like canoeing. Canoodling. Love the Puppy Bowl and the Kitten Bowl. Okay, always watch the Puppy Bowl. I'm gonna have to check the Puppy Bowl out. I don't participate in that, LOL. Okay. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Or are you just joking? Okay, I think you were joking. The Rams, okay. Right here, the Rams is a goat. Yep. Me neither. Now, to me, it is very they do a lot of 5x5. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. To me, I know that there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going on. First of all, they're pushing the black agenda, and so that's the reason why you see a lot of people that are going to be there. But not people that I don't like. I mean, I do like some of them. I grew up with one of those guys that'll be there tomorrow. Although I don't think that's him. I grew up with one of the cats that'll be on the stage tomorrow, but I don't know if it's him because he don't look nothing like he used to. But nonetheless, we all grow up, right? But the reason why I am going to peek in and out on it is because I do want to do a story on it, and I do want to check it out. Okay, I do want to check it out. Yes, Ronnie Man is in the house. Everybody's saying hey. All right, you guys. So what I'm gonna do is, if it's not tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be one of those days where I think a lot of people are going to talk about a lot of stuff. What, Betty? You know they was setting us up for that. She was probably already gone when they talk about. She said the other chick was gonna be out there. Let's look. Let's find something together. Let's look. I'm gonna look it up. We can find it together. I didn't know that. No, because I was at the Grands earlier. I'm gonna find it. Let's look. I'm gonna open it up right here. We sort of all knew that though, right? I mean, I sort of felt like that. I sort of felt like that. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it up right now. I'm gonna look it up and see. Okay. Here. The queen is dead.
They would have news breaking on that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but because we don't listen to a lot of mainstream. No, it doesn't look like it. Hold on, let me go here. Oh, you know who gonna have it. Let's see. There's nothing here. Give me that story and send it. The queen is secretly dead. I don't know. What is this? Okay, let's see what this is and what date is this. I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean nothing. Because like I said, I thought it was sort of unique that they were all of a sudden pushing this. Oh, well, we want her to be the person that comes up after me and all this other stuff. Huh. It shows that it's rumors. Betty R, do me a favor. Tell me where you found it. I'm going to come back over on your side and look. Okay, let's see. Betty R, Betty R. Oh, okay. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I would not think... Don't be shocked, you guys, if in the next day or so they come up and say that she is. Because it's just very suspicious that they're all starting to say this right now with the, oh, give it to her if anything happens to me. And this lady has been around for millennia. I mean, good night, Irene. And then they're going to have a big pomp and circumstance and all this other stuff. So, Betty R., you might be on to something. Okay? You might be on to something. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get on up out of here. But don't discount Betty R. Because Betty R. might be on. I'm telling y'all. Because let me tell you something. This is what happened to me. When we saw Ruth Bader Ginsburg, right? Ruth Bader Ginsburg, we were watching the television. And we were literally watching news that day. It was like on the NBC or something. And it popped up and said, and, the Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has died, and blah blah blah. I was like, yikes. Then the next clip I saw was a hearse coming, and then the next thing I saw, we're sorry, we made a mistake. There is no validity in the story. It was an accident. She's sick and she's in the hospital. Yeah. All right. So me and Betty, we gonna be in the cut waiting together just to see. Okay. All right. Me and Betty gonna be checking it out. All right. All right, you guys. You remember what we always say on any of the Lockhart Group publications, and that is that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High Yah. You guys take care of yourselves and take care of one another. And until we see each other again, please continue to be blessed. The man says, have a great evening, he says. That's what the man says. Have a great evening. That's what the man says. Okay, sorry. All right, you guys. Take care.
Lock on perspective.